doing a low-level job and maybe low salary, but why he didn't try to get a better job? Maybe it's because of, we know that as higher education, someone they will put more higher setting goal in his goal, but maybe the other reason is also many poor people think that money is not everything. So besides that, the most important is setting in our heart about satisfying and happiness in their life. So the last one, I also take in issue, we can see a lot of different phase here, which I can say that in the workplace and in our life, there's a lot of things that affect job satisfaction, why people satisfied and not satisfied. And the other things that I want to say in this picture is when people satisfied or dissatisfied, they will show different kind of face. Maybe someone when they satisfied, they will show their satisfied face, but maybe someone others will put a mask to discover they're satisfied.
Okay, in the first picture, you mentioned love. And in the second picture, you mentioned the heart. And the third picture, it was more general, different types of expressions of satisfaction. And in the workplace, how would a manager or supervisor, like me someday, what would you do to encourage love and things from the heart so that there would be higher satisfaction?
Basically that I can say in heart, maybe that others can more with communication so can show what they feel in their heart. But for heart, the most important thing is individual. But for appreciate, I think that everyone can try to appreciate other what they work, and maybe if it's not that good, then we can communicate.
Okay. The word love has many different meanings, and amongst them are appreciation, gratitude. These are all words that are closely associated with love. Most workers, most bosses or managers won't come up to a worker and say, "I love you." They will say, "I appreciate what you've done." And admiration is another common expression of love. Cooperation, collaboration, all those are everyday, ordinary expressions of love and caring, because workers are not used to that word love in the workplace, but those are other ways. Another strategy, and it's maybe related to what you're saying about the Indonesian photograph, is matching the person with what they like to do. This PO, personal organizational fit. If you can help a worker, help an individual find what they like to do in an organization, then the satisfaction will be pretty high. What would you do though for the last photograph if you had a sense or a feeling that one of your workers was just putting on a mask?
What will I do?
Yeah, what would you do in order to be sure that you know the genuine person and not the mask? How would you do that?
The only idea that I have is just talking, because it's the basic things that everyone can do.
Okay, that's the right idea too. Don't feel as though that's not good enough. That's exactly the right idea. That's exactly the right thing. You have to talk to people, and you have to help them take the mask off without being afraid and put it aside. Because some of your masks show fighting.
Yeah.
For example, fighting is there. That's very aggressive. Some people can have a mask where they're showing pain, but underneath they might be influenced from maybe someone in their family who's dying or a child that's sick. So you get to that by talking. You you get below the surface. So you're absolutely right. So this doesn't need a big training program, but you need to be able to talk to people. Any questions for her? All right, thank you very much. Very good job.